Hello, I'm Pontics, and welcome to part 4 of the Greek cities campaign on Rome Total War, where, well, I say this all the time, but things are kind of going mixed, particularly in this campaign, because we're sort of playing 3 campaigns at once, in the sense that we have a section of land over here which isn't going well. Syracuse is under siege by the Carthaginians, but we do have a small force in here, and we did manage to get 2 nice hoplites with a little bit of experience over in time. So if the Carthaginians do attack, then I feel like we will just about be prepared to take that, probably as long as this geezer doesn't get involved, so we'll have to hope that doesn't happen. But anyway, that situation over here, and then we have a second sort of region where things are going better. Still Larissa is under siege, but we've consolidated like the south of Greece, what is now Monday Greece, and yeah, Larissa is indeed under siege, but to be honest, it's only under siege, technically not by this guy, who is called, what's he called? Leonatus of Dyrrhachium. It's not under siege by him. It's in fact under siege by this small force of only 3 units. And they're all pikemen. They're not amazing pikemen. They're all right. They're not amazing. And Larissa has a decent force inside it. So I feel like Larissa isn't hugely under threat. So we can expand either further up north towards Thessalonica soon, or towards the Brutii. I'm not entirely sure. And then over in Turkey, well, we've just taken Byzantium, which I feel like is a good pickup, but the Pontics have taken advantage by putting Nicomedia under siege again, Sardis under siege, and, well, this geezer's probably going towards Pergamum. The Pontics are being very, very aggressive, and I kind of respect it, but it's also kind of annoying. Now, in Nicomedia, I feel like we have enough force to deal with him. It's just Pharnaces, which is 4 units, and this geezer must be pretty depleted because we killed a good amount of him last time. Now inside Nicomedia we have very little, but on the outside we have 3 extra units. So I feel like together that'll be enough. We just took Byzantium, and now what's going to happen is we have an army coming over on this fleet, and they are going to, so Cleonymus of Aegium, he's coming over to protect Sardis, and then probably Pergamum after that as well. So a lot is going on. I believe we've moved as far as we can in terms of, you know, the armies and all that. Everywhere is recruiting and building, like we said last time. Yeah, everyone is indeed recruiting, etc. So I think we're ready to end the turn, and we'll see what happens. But potentially, the Carthaginians could attack, the Macedonians could attack, or the Pontics could attack, or something completely random can happen and a random faction could attack us. That's even more likely, probably. So let's end the turn, see what happens. Okay, so Diplomat is moving. He's trying to find the Armenians, or anyone basically. Just more trade rights is good. We're spying on the Brutii, who are moving, but they're moving towards Macedonia, which is good. And we've been attacked. Now, this is going to be in Syracuse, am I right? I am right indeed. So, Theages? I don't know how to say that name, but to be honest, he's going to die. He's going to die in this battle, I can sense it. So he's attacked Syracuse. Now, inside Syracuse, Dionysius of Sparta, who's already defended Syracuse once. In fact, technically not really. If you remember, a bunch of elephants attacked, and yeah, they died straight away. So, in fact, what siege equipment they got? They've only got a ram and a ladder. That's it. Now, they're going to be using the elephants, but they will throw the elephants away. When you've got proper walls, the elephants are pretty useless, because the walls drop like lava or something, or like fire or some sort of molten stuff on their head, and they kill the elephants, and then the elephants go berserk. So really, the only way I think they can feasibly get in is via the ram or the ladder. Now the ram can be set on fire as well, so potentially only that one ladder, which is not going to be easy for them to take a city with one ladder, potentially. And then we have backup from Captain Eucles, I'm not sure about that. 2 hoplites basically. So this is a big battle. We've already defended Syracuse, once against the Carthaginians, once against the Scipii. This will be the 3rd defense of Syracuse, but I'm confident that we can do it. We must keep Syracuse. We must keep this slice of Sicily. It's so important that we keep this. So let's see what we can do. Right, here we are, the wonderful city of Syracuse. Now, the gates are... Why are the gates open? Why? This has happened so many times to me. Why are the gates open? They shouldn't be open. Well, I repaired the walls. I definitely did. In fact, they never broke down the walls. Oh, you know what? Okay, whatever, man. That's BS. That's absolute BS. Okay, well, this isn't ideal. Okay, I'm going to get everyone back. We'll see what we can do. This is slightly frustrating. So, I want the missile troops up on the gateway again, which is what we did against the Scipii. So if you 3 could just come up here and just do as much damage as you can from the gateway. But this is going to be difficult with the gate flipping open. That's not good. It's not good at all. Right, we'll have you at the front. Thing is, the militia hoplites break so quickly, like, it's ridiculous. But we'll just have to do our best. Just cram them along here, and that's a lot of spears, and hopefully they die from the lot of spears. Right, on the walls. Now, the only thing they've got on the walls is one ladder. Right, so... And what is that? Who's carrying that? It's town militia. So if we get these random hoplites up here, that's only 20 hoplites versus 80 town militia. I don't care these guys are superior. They will win just through the sheer number of them, which is not ideal. But the thing is, I need to protect the gateway. I am wondering if we should just abandon the walls again and just rush to the plaza where we have infinite morale. I feel like we might have to do that because I don't feel like we can take or keep the walls when that flipping ram, or we don't even need the ram, the doors are open. We've left the doors open for them. The doors are busted. We should have got the repairman to fix them. So we're going to have to retreat to the plaza, I think, is the only option. So we're going to do what we did last time. Now we do have 2 more hoplites coming our way, which is good. They will be vital. Thing is though, they could take an age to get over. I don't know how long they'll take. They'll be out of phalanx. We'll have to get them to run over as quickly as they can. Or what we could do, you know what, I'm going to start the battle, right, and then stop for a second. Now you 2 hoplites, you need to get out of phalanx. Oh, you're not quite in the battlefield yet. You need to get out of phalanx. Lads, if you'd like to hurry up, that would be great. Like, seriously hurry up. Right, they're out of phalanx. Run here, okay? Basically just run to the plaza. Right, these militia hoplites are already fighting at the gate, but they're fighting Numidian mercenaries, which aren't amazing. Okay, they could break. I mean, surely hoplites should do better against Numidian mercenaries. I'm going to get my general back a bit. He's taking a few hits from what looks like... No, get back. Get back over here. Do what you're told. Why aren't you doing that? Okay, do what you're told, please. Okay, this is an important battle. Now, 1 Carthaginian unit is broken. If we could get a sort of mass rout, because 2 Carthaginian units are broken now. 2 units are broken. That's huge. That's really huge, okay? The elephants, I think he said, were unhappy. Well, I don't blame them. I'd be an unhappy elephant. In fact, the elephants are shaken. I think, well, we've got 2 units routing immediately, which is really good. Skirmishers, yeah, the elephants are still eager, though, okay? And these guys aren't going to like elephants. That's for sure. But we're doing a really good job blocking up the gateway. Fantastic job. And while they're there, these guys are firing arrows. The towers are firing arrows down. The Carthaginians have clogged up the gateway, but we have clogged up the entrance, and getting a couple of units to break was huge. I mean, I can see 2 units are broken, that unit's broken, so there's at least 3 units broken. We've killed 30% of them, and we've only taken 2% of our losses. I'm really surprised the militia hoplites have stayed put, and they've not routed, but they have. They've done really, really well. They've done really well. In fact, they're still eager. I'm very surprised these militia hoplites are still eager, but you know what? I will absolutely take it. That is... very, very welcome. In fact, this has gone far better than I would have thought. These town militia are shaken. I'm surprised. And these skirmishers are shaken. Wavering. I can see town militia wavering there. I'm surprised they haven't already broken, to be honest. Especially if some of their friends has broken as well. How close are the hoplites to the city? The hoplites? Yeah, they're getting to the plaza. I don't even know if we'll need the hoplites. They'll be a sort of like last resort. If they finally make it to the plaza, we have a couple of hoplites on there to foil them. To be honest, I don't even think we'll need them. I don't think they're going to get past this gateway. The only... yeah, look at that. 4 or 5 units over there. They've routed. That army has collapsed. The elephants are eager. They're the only things that can possibly get through. And the general. I think that's pretty much it. Is that the general there? Or is that just... what kind of cavalry is that? Might be round shield cavalry. Okay, well, we're doing a very, very good job. I'm very happy. Some of these guys could recover, but I don't know if they will. And even if they do, don't think they're getting past that at all. So I'm going to speed up slightly. In fact, the elephants don't really seem to be doing a lot. They're just sort of standing there. They're not really doing much, which is interesting. But okay. Okay, the elephants have gone in and they've broken straight away. They're running amok. Now, these guys have recovered, which I said they might do. But they're all shaken and they're all wavering. I don't think they're going to be able to do much. In fact, they might be run over by their own elephants. They did a little bit. A couple of them died from their own elephants. So that's really good. The elephants... oh, the elephants have run into their general, if you saw that in the distance. The general's bodyguard took a few knocks from the elephants. And they're running off. Yeah, we didn't even need those reinforcements. I mean, they'll be useful in the upcoming campaign, and I'm sure we'll be besieged very, very soon. But fantastic defense. This has gone far better than I would have thought, actually. They're routing straight away. What I would ideally like is the general to charge in. That's exactly what he's doing. If the general dies, happy days for us. Happy, happy days. Unfortunately, I can't get my general around the back. If I'd been a bit quicker, maybe I could have got my general around the back. But if we kill their general, that's great. We'll never have to see him again. That'll be just a dream come true. But I don't know if he's willing to charge. I think he is, though. He's going for it. He's trying to take the city on his own, which is brave. Can we kill the Carthaginian general? No, oh no, he's not routing. That's another unit. Can we kill the Carthaginian general? I'm not sure which one is him. Where's the general? It's him at the front. He's right at the front there. If anyone's going to die, it's likely going to be him. Well, we have to live in hope, basically, but that is a big possibility that we could kill the general here. Really hoping that we do. This is odd. It's a long old slugging match, which neither side seems to be dying. I mean, they're being very passive and not really charging in. The odd general's bodyguard is going down, but really not a lot of killing is going on, which is fine, I suppose. But I would like to kill their general. That would be beautiful if we could do that. Where is he? He's right at the front. I'm pretty sure I saw him right at the front. He's properly charging in now. He's really getting in there in a bunch of phalanx troops. He's wavering. I feel like, well, he's gone back to shaken. I feel like he will just rout before he actually dies. But you know what? It's alright. If that happens, it happens. In fact, yep, he's broken. I think he died. I just saw, yep, he's dead. So who is that? What was his name? His name is, oh yeah, the guy I couldn't pronounce. Well, this has gone infinitely better than I would have thought. I mean, I'm really happy about that. That's excellent. I'm surprised the battle's not over, actually, because I think everyone's routed or gone, but brilliant. I mean, wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Excellent defence. It was a lot easier to defend against the Carthaginians than the Scipii, which I suppose shows the difference between proper units of the Romans rather than African units of the Carthaginians. What's this geezer doing? What side is he on? He's on our side. He's having a bit of a bad day, poor lad. At least he's trying. Yeah, he's exhausted. I would be exhausted every time I ran forward. I kept sliding backwards. It's like the world is working against you, including this lad. Poor geezer. He's got some twitches or something. This isn't on sped up as well. This is real time. Poor man. Yeah, he's got some sort of twitch. Oh dear. Well, anyway. Now these geezers seem to be fighting someone. Who are they fighting? They're fighting one guy. Kill him, please. Come on. Right, and there we go. Clear victory. 429 kills to 23. Despite having a busted gate, we did fine. I'm amazed. Now, what I'm really hoping is nobody else attacks Syracuse. And we have a bit of time to consolidate, build up some force, because we haven't had any opportunity yet to build up some force, so really hope that happens. Now, the Pontics put Pergamum under siege, not a surprise. The Brutii hanging around Apollonia, but not really doing much, which is fine by me, but I'd rather them go for the Macedonians, of course. Right, settlement besiege, we saw that. End of term report. The money situation's good. Town expands at Sardis. Well, Sardis is under siege at the moment, but when it's not under siege, we will expand that. Faction announcements. So, coming of age, Doros of Sparta. And he's already got a confident commander and a tutor. Well, this geezer looks alright. Let's have a look. So, Doros of Sparta. He's in Sparta, believe it or not. He's sober, which is decent. Yep, sober's good. Gourmet of life. Okay, good. Publicly loyal. Confident attacker. Confident commander. This guy's got good prospects of being a pretty good general and possibly a good manager as well. So, actually, I quite like him. So, yeah, he can stay in Sparta for a minute, but maybe he can lead his first charge against Cydonia at some point. Especially he's got a hoplite there, a couple of hoplites in Athens, and only peasants in Corinth. But okay, he will be needed at some point, and I think that's quite cool that he's around. I like Doros of Sparta. So first of all, let's just consolidate Syracuse. You two get inside Syracuse. Are there any mercenaries around? Because I will take them at the moment. There aren't. Okay, fine. We'll go back inside Syracuse. So, poor lads. I mean, they really are depleted, this army. They've fought hard. They've really fought hard. I'm going to combine these two. And then we actually gained a bit of experience from that, oddly enough. I'm now going to push my luck and put these two together. There we go. Okay, so unfortunately this unit of 4 has got the most experience, but we can retrain them. So actually we've somehow gained a lot of experience from doing that. But you know what, fine by me. Yeah, what we need to do, Now the thing is, the Carthaginians, they've got to be weak now because they just threw a lot of their force against us. They've got this geezer, Bomilcar, but apart from him, they can't be a lot. Now I haven't got a spy in the region, but I do have a diplomat. So let's get the diplomat over here. We can't quite see Lilybaeum, but only 3 garrison. They're looking weak now, and the Scipii aren't looking that strong either. But I'm liking the look of the situation now in Sicily. It's going to improve, I can assure you. We've got this geezer here, so Memnon of Sparta and Byzantium. He might leave Byzantium at some point, because I don't want to expand any further here. Don't want to go to war with Thrace. Bylasora is looking a bit weak. Thessalonica is looking a bit weak as well. So, you know, possibly. But what I want to do first of all is get this admiral over here. And we need to get to Sardis as quickly as we can. So you come over here. And Cleonymus of Aegium is going to pick up some mercenaries and some damn good ones as well. So pick up these mercenaries and head towards Sardis. Now, the problem is, he can defend Sardis. This geezer can defend Nicomedia. Pergamum is in a little bit of trouble. We've got Captain Thought Horses, which is a name I've come across before, and it makes me laugh every time because I'm a child. Yeah, it doesn't look amazing. I mean, Eastern Infantry, battered archers. But the thing is, it's a relatively big force, and 1 militia hoplite and 1 peasant isn't going to do anything to that. So we do need some force over here to defend Pergamum. Now, we do have a little bit in Byzantium. We have Memnon of Sparta in Byzantium. I think probably he's going to have to come down. We're going to have to leave Byzantium. We'll recruit some militia hoplites just to keep it safe. But he needs to come down. Hopefully pick up some mercenaries along the way and defend Pergamum, Memnon of Sparta. So step out of Byzantium. Pray there's some mercenaries, which they are. So we'll take the Thracians. Absolutely, we'll take the Thracians. And you can bring along with you a unit of militia hoplites and a unit of Rhodian slingers. Now, Byzantium is looking vulnerable, but I don't know who in the area is going to attack Byzantium. The Thracians I don't think want trouble with us, and I don't think the Macedonians have enough force in this region for them to attack. So I'm not too concerned. We'll lower the tax rate for a moment, and yeah, just keep recruiting the militia hoplites because I'm a little bit worried about the defence. So Memnon Sparta, you can get inside the boat like this, and just step over here quickly to see if there's any mercenaries on this bit of the land. No, there isn't, so step back on the boat. Okay, so then go towards Pergamum. Now, I think probably this force is good enough. Hopefully, if he picks up some mercenaries as well, he will be good enough to get over to Pergamum in time and defend it properly. I think there's a decent little force combined. So, I don't feel too threatened by the Pontics, even though they've got 3 of our settlements under siege. I feel like they're all defensible. They're all defensible. If we're not concerned about Larissa, really what we need to do is start moving up north towards Thessalonica before the Brutii get there. Or we could go back for Apollonia, but I feel like if we just go for Apollonia, we're just going to lose it again. Because the Brutii are going to keep coming back, and that's a concern for me. So what we could do is we could get Doros of Sparta, the new lad, coming up north with an army. But I would like to go and take Cadonia first. How about we go and take Cadonia first? Just get it out of the way, because I do want to take Cadonia. So get some Peltas along with you. They're alright. They're nothing amazing, but they're alright. Get some hoplites along. We need a ship. Is there a ship along here? Doesn't seem to be one. Okay, so how about you two get on this ship because you're going to be needed in Cadonia. So you two get on this ship. Ah, there's a ship here, but yeah, that's about it. Okay, fine. So you two, you're going to get on this ship. You're going to move down towards Sparta and pick up Doros, who's just going to step here for a moment. Beautiful. Doros can step there. That's good. And you guys combined can go and take Cadonia next turn. In fact, Sparta, you can recruit another unit of hoplites as well. Beautiful. So, I'm feeling pretty good now. In last episode, I was getting frustrated. I wasn't very happy with the situation. I'm actually feeling good now. Corinth, you need to construct... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of this shrine to Demeter because if I have a look at the buildings... Let's have a quick look at the old buildings. How would you... I haven't done this in so long. How would you do this? Here we go. I want to have a look at the religious buildings because I believe one of them infects missile attack. So it's going to be Nike, isn't it? I believe Nike. That's experience bonus. No, okay, that's experience. We've got a temple of Nike somewhere. I think it's in Sparta. So we don't need another one. I want the one that affects the missile attack. If we've got one, is it Artemis? Do we not have Artemis? No, we don't have Artemis. Okay, that's a shame. I thought we would have the temple of Artemis. That's a shame. Alright, in which case, yeah, you can just keep your shrines to Demeter then. So that's the situation in Greece. I'm feeling pretty good about that, actually. Situation in Syracuse, I just sorted out, so that's not too bad as well. Situation in Turkey, I'm sorting out by getting generals over to each settlement and trying to protect them. So I think we're ready to end the turn. I'm not feeling too bad. I'm not feeling too bad at all. Okay, end of turn. What's going on here? So the Macedonians didn't do anything. Seleucids blockaded our port. That we can sort out pretty easily. What else? I think people are starting to get a bit afraid now. Okay, so, okay. Spoke a bit too soon. So, this naval force with the 2 hoplites has been attacked by some pirates. But I think we have the advantage. Please, can we win this? Yes, we do. Close victory. We took a bit of a... And then more are back. Okay, so we're going to lose that. Yeah, we lost that. Okay. They've been knocked towards Cadonia, ironically. So, actually not too bad. We have a suitable husband. He's a bureaucrat. He's been in the wars, which is quite nice. And he's a confident commander. He's only 27. Yeah, why not? Let's bring him in. So where is he then? So he's called Isichinos of Oricus. And he must be in Syracuse. Good, good. We need more generals in Sicily. I'm happy about that. Okay, so end of term report, construction, recruitment, marriage celebrations. Who's got married? The new geezer, of course he has. Otherwise he wouldn't be in the family. Right, the Carthaginians have set up a fort just about in their territory, but it's like right on the border between the 3 of them, which is interesting. What I'm first of all interested in is that navy, which got pushed back. Now the good news is they can reach Cadonia easily. The bad news is now Doros of Sparta can't. He can't get over this turn, I don't think. So, stupid pirates have screwed everything up. We do have this naval force, which incidentally can kill the pirates. Oh, it's not that strong. Please win. Oh, no. No, what? That's BS. I mean, stupid pirates. They got a lot of experience, that's why. The thing is, these guys, they're going to have to step onto roads because I'm worried that if they stay on this boat, they're going to get sunk. Unless they literally just stepped onto land over here, maybe at Sardis. That's going to be annoying, but I think we have no choice. I'm going to get them back over to Sardis purely because I want them off the ship. So these 2 forces can combine next turn. The hoplites have to get over. This is, yeah, the naval problem, a little bit annoying, but we are actually recruiting several biremes and stuff every turn, so we should be okay. Talking of naval problems, stupid Seleucids. So what's this little navy then? 40 biremes, and we've got 120 biremes. See you later, Captain, whatever your name is. Clear victory. Screw you. In fact, yeah, this navy might be quite useful in the upcoming movements to Cadonia. So they can just sort of hang around there and maybe just combine with these guys. Nope. Stupid admirals. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. Right. More Pontics about. Incidentally, Nicomedia no longer under siege, which is very, very interesting. No longer under siege. So, first of all, Memnon of Sparta, pick up those mercs, yeah. Is that right? Mercs? Okay, whatever. Yeah, pick up the mercenaries and just step... Tell you what, step there. Oh, he went he went through the city. I don't know if you saw that. Anyway, he's going to defend Pergamum if Captain Thot Horses comes over and attacks. So, yeah, I dare you to do that. So then we've got you, Cleonymus. Now, Cleonymus, he's got plenty of force. He can just stand over here. So, in fact, if he attacked this captain, would he just back off? He might do. Yeah, he just backed off. So, Sardis is no longer under siege. Let's see if that trick works against Captain Thot Horses. Can we attack him now? No, we can't this turn. Well, Sardis is no longer under siege, which is good. And to be honest, I think Cleonymus should start really heading towards Ancyra. Do a bit of a counter-attack. I know there's still a bit of force here. We could set up on that bridge and hope they attack us there, which would be quite cool. If they did attack us, they'd be throwing away force like nobody's business. They really would be. But I kind of just do want to get to Ancyra. But we got lads at Nicomedia that can go to Ancyra, to be honest, so I don't feel too bad about it. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. I'm going to get the general. I want a general going towards Ancyra, so we're going to get the general on his own, along with some peltasts, and just get the general and some peltasts going towards Ancyra, like this, and that's good. You, take the bridge. I dare the Pontics to fight us on this bridge. They won't survive. They won't survive. So you're going to be heading towards Ancyra, Cleonymus. And then we have this force, which, well, some of the lads can go into Nicomedia, so you 3 can go into Nicomedia. Oh, that is Nicomedia. Right, okay. Yeah, you guys, so... Okay. So you join Captain Phylas, And then, lads, you start walking towards Nicomedia, and you can be joined. There's a little bit of force here. It's Pharnassus. Okay, we'll back off if he attacks us. It's alright. But hopefully, the combination of Cleonymus and this force can go and take Ancyra off the Pontics. So actually, we're doing a bit of a counterattack, which is nice. And we also have these two... Oh yeah, but they're meant to be moving over, aren't they? They're not actually staying. What can we do this turn? Syracuse is not recruiting, so we do need a bit of recruitment in Syracuse, just because we are lacking troops in this region. We need to sort of get some force. In fact, no, we have quite a lot of force, don't we, in Syracuse? Wait a minute. Yeah, we do, actually. So maybe we could step out of Syracuse, and, I mean, why don't we counterattack against the Carthaginians? I think we're strong enough now. I feel like we're strong enough to counterattack, admittedly, a lot of militia hoplites. And I'm worried about the Scipii. If we get the diplomat over here, because yeah, Aulus Scipio's hiding around with a ton of Astarte, but I'm not so worried about the Carthaginians. And they've got that force there. I don't know if we're quite ready yet. I'll leave it a little bit more. I want to get some proper hoplites in. Maybe we can get some troops over from Greece afterwards, but I'm not quite ready to counterattack against the Carthaginians quite yet. But we are pretty close to that stage, I think. We are pretty close. The problem is if I move everyone out of Syracuse, Scipio, I could just counterattack and take it. I can't risk that. Cannot risk that. So, you've done all you can. Larissa isn't too much of a threat unless this geezer comes over. Maybe. But, you know, I think we should be fine for the moment, at the very least. So, Sparta, keep recruiting hoplites. Corinth, keep recruiting biremes. Athens, you've nearly got your barracks, but just keep getting hoplites. Proper city barracks, meaning we'll get armoured hoplites for the first time in Athens. Final things we can do this turn. Diplomats, you can move along. I want to find either the Dacians or the Scythians. See if maybe we can get some map information off them. Fortunately, we can't find them. And the same for you. You need to go and find the Armenians or the Parthians, or maybe even the Egyptians if you're if they're wandered a bit. But okay, we can't find anyone. That's fine. We are ready to end the turn. Let's see what happens. Okay, turn has ended. And the Pontics, they've moved out of Ancyra. They took care of some rebels, I think, and then put down a watchtower. But they didn't attack that little force outside, which is good. Oh, flipping pirates. I hate them. It's this same flipping unit as well, isn't it? Yeah, clear defeat, and they sunk one of our ships as well. At least they didn't have any men on it. Actually, it was a pretty quiet turn, which is the kind of turns I like. So, end of turn report, find faction announcements. Retinue expands, that's the Admiral. Dionysius of Sparta has got a drill master, which, I thought that lowered morale, but apparently not. Maybe it's the drill master trait rather than the actual retinue that's good, actually. Construction, recruitment, and alliance between Carthage and Spain. Okay, so, first of all, this geezer, Bomilcar, is in our territory, which is a bit rude. But yeah. Okay, well, I feel relatively confident we can actually defend Syracuse. We've done it 3 times now. We've defended Syracuse 3 times now. We're very close to getting militia barracks. Are there any mercenaries? Hopefully he's not just hopped into our territory to pick up our mercenaries. Well, there aren't any mercenaries, so, you know, whatever. Okay, we'll stay in Syracuse for a minute. I might decide to move out in a second. But, yeah. First of all, I want to get Doros of Sparta over to Cydonia. I want to get him over to Cydonia. I'm determined. So, first of all, we have this navy. It's pretty nearby. If he gets over here... I don't think he'll quite be able to get over to Cydonia this turn. And with the amount of pirates around, I'm a little bit concerned. Now, which navy is stronger out of these ones? It's this one, definitely. So you come over here. Captain Heraklios, or whatever your name is. Get over onto here. You can reach Cydonia. I don't think that Doros can. Which is a little bit annoying. But we don't have a lot of choice. So, okay, you know what? I'm going to get the hoplites over to join Doros. And then... So, hoplites join Doros, and then next turn, combined, they can all walk over to Cydonia and take it. So next turn, we'll have it. So, yeah, hopefully you guys can combine. Yep, you're not going to be funny about it. Good. Okay, these 3 lads, just go back to Athens and get retrained. There's no point in you being there. Right, so beautiful. So Doros of Sparta can get in this navy now, because I'm pretty certain that they're fine, and he can head over to Cydonia next turn. Beautiful. So Doros is going to do that. Okay. Righty, righty, righty. Right, yeah, I want you to attack you, because I think he's going to back off if I do that. No, he wants to fight. Okay, well, let's have a look. Captain Tatorsis. I'd rather fight him in the city, to be honest. So if he wants to be stupid and hang around, then we'll just wait out here until he attacks. It's still, Pergamon's still got 3 turns till it's under siege, or it's going to be taken, so it's all good. and Syra. Now, honestly, this force can probably join Cleonymus. You know what? We're gonna be rude and step into Pontic territory and pick up their mercenaries. We're gonna. Nope, we're not going to. They're barbarians. Fine. Right, you join Cleonymus, and then we're gonna head towards Syra. So you're gonna regret attacking us because actually we attacked you first, didn't we? No, they attacked us because Nicomedia was rebel. You're going to regret attacking us because we've got this big ass army now and we're going to screw you over. Okay, goodbye. Athens retrain this boat and oh, armoured hoplites. Now I like armoured hoplites. So armoured hoplites, attack of 9, total defence of 22, good morale. These guys, they're going to stay around for a long time. And the beautiful thing about them, 1 turn to recruit. They're not 2 or 3 turns like some other good units. 1 turn. So yeah, we will recruit some armoured hoplites for sure. Yeah. Start getting these guys in. I tell you now, the Macedonians are going to fall behind big time. Big time. Massively. Yeah. Not going to stand a chance. So that's really good news that we've got some armoured hoplites in finally. Fantastic. Okay, I think we are ready to end the turn. We haven't really done many battles this episode, so hopefully we get one more battle this episode. Things have been pretty quiet. Now, do I want to move out of Syracuse? Not quite yet, not quite yet. I'm willing to hold out just one more turn. Okay, turn has ended. Scipii moving around. Macedonians are scared, man. They're scared. Carthaginians were moving around, and Pharnaces has attacked this force. Are you sure you want to do this? He's attacked Cleonymus. Are you sure you want to do that, Pharnaces? You've got yourself, you're decent, fair enough, you're decent. You've got Pontic light cavalry, nothing amazing. You've got a depleted unit of Pontic heavy cavalry. You've got 8 eastern infantry and then 2 units of barbarian mercenaries against strong units of strong hoplites and some good mercenaries in the region. Well, this is going to be Cleonymus' first fight, I think, actually. Bring it on, Pharnaces, you're screwed. Right, here we are. Now, although this army is comprised mostly of mercenaries or a substantial amount, this is still one of the strongest armies we've ever fielded on this campaign. I know we're only 4 episodes in, but still, it's very, very strong. Now, it's annoying we're here because we're on actually the low ground. So, I can't set up over here. We'll be so much at a disadvantage. We're going to have to set up exactly where we are. So, I'm just going to move these guys all back for a minute. And this is a nice army. It's a nice mix. That, I mean, obviously there's a lack of cavalry, but we're Greece. What do you expect? But there's a good mix of hoplites, of missile troops like the Peltas, long-range missile troops like these lads. There's some good stuff here. So the front line can be held by the hoplites. Obviously, that's pretty much a given. So you guys spread out in a nice long line like this. So there's some rocks over here, which are just a little bit annoying. I'd rather just step back a second. That would be nice. Just step over here. Okay, so that's good. So we've got a nice long line. In fact, we can make that line a little bit longer. Nice long line of hoplites. Beautiful. And in front of them, we can have the mercenary Peltas, who can retreat behind the line when the enemy gets too close. So you guys do that on skirmish mode. Obviously, if they come over, they're going to be hit with a barrage of javelins, which is beautiful. Then, behind them, we're going to have these guys. Now, the only thing I don't like about the Rhodian slingers are they tend to damage the units in front of them because they haven't got a very high arc on their rocks. So I might turn them off fire at will. I don't really think we're going to need them this battle. They might just be more of a nuisance than anything. In fact, you guys move further back just slightly, please. And then we'll have the general just at the back. He's probably not going to be needed, to be honest. So this is the army. Group up. This is the strongest army we've fielded yet. Absolutely. So come at us, Pontics. You're going to regret it. Now, best case scenario is that we destroy the army and kill the general. We're going to turn around a little bit because they're coming at us at an odd angle. The best case scenario is we kill their general, which would be fantastic. Okay, this is slightly weird angles we've got here. They're now turning back to the original angle they were at. Right, we're now facing towards them. Beautiful. Yeah, if we kill their general, Pharnaces, then we won't have to see him again. That's really, really good. So, Cretans, in fact, Cretans on the eastern general, please. And, oh, these guys shouldn't be skirmishing. Don't skirmish. Get off skirmish mode. Non-defensive mode. Yeah, guys, if you could hit the general, not the slingers, sorry. No, don't go forward, don't go forward. Yeah, if the Cretans could try and hit the general, try and get him down and bait him into the phalanx. Now look at the barrage of javelins coming in. Now stop, guys. You need to retreat back quickly. Okay, get back. I don't want you guys getting hurt. Now, I mean, they're only barbarian mercenaries, which is good. Guys, you should be getting back. Let the hoplites deal with them. Okay, they're retreating behind the hoplites. A few of them went down. Well, they broke anyway. Guys, get back. Get off skirmish mode and get back. Okay, this is slightly annoying me now. Sorry. The peltasts did not do what they were told. I maybe should have just told them to do it manually rather than get on skirmish mode. Just get back behind here, please. Behind the hoplites. Let the hoplites do the work. Now, general is coming in. Okay, let's get my general around the side. Just see if we can trap their farnasses right in there. In fact, you come around the side here nice and quick. Try and trap him. These guys are all breaking, which is beautiful. You're coming in. We've got Pontic heavy cavalry, which could cause a bit of trouble. Ah, their general got away, I think. No, get my general out of there. That's alright. General out of there. Get out of there, mate. Yeah, bit of a shame. And actually, we kind of wasted this unit, which needs to turn around. Right, what have we got here? We've got Eastern General. Oh, that wasn't the general. That's the light cavalry. Ah, these guys routed because I moved them. Damn it, that was my fault. That was my fault. Okay, guys, you need to, like, sort of fire on these lads. This is not going 100% well on this flank. I kind of screwed it up. It was my bad. I completely wasted that unit. We'll get my general in just to break them. The guys firing on them. Yep, they finally break. Good, 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 good. You get back. Yep, okay. Now it's just so... unfortunately, one of my hoplites I completely wasted. I mean, just get at the back here now, lad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. That was my fault. Right. Is their general retreating? I think the whole army's retreating, to be honest. I think they're out of here. I think they're goners. Okay. Well, they might not be. They seem to be going over there. We're firing in on their East Infantry, which are absolutely screwed. Guys, if you want to fight them up for it, but yeah, they're not up for this. Okay, that's fine. The only losses we took was that one unit of mercenary hoplites, which I tried to get round the back of the cavalry, and thinking it was the general, and what happened is another unit of cavalry came in, caught them off guard. That was completely my fault. I shouldn't have moved that unit of hoplites. You live and you learn. They don't seem to be... Yeah, they're not... They're coming back for some more. Well, respect for them for that, but you're idiots. But respect. The Cretans are firing in. No. The Cretans fired in. They're like, nope. We'll get out of here. General, just chase after the mercenaries. If you can get them down, that'd be nice for a bit of experience. But Cleonimus, for a first fight, this wasn't too bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. In fact, yeah, you might get a good bit of experience from routing these mercenaries. Get them down. Yeah, obviously it's a victory. This is, yeah, nice bit of work there, lads. Very happy. And Cleonimus, the young lad, just come of age. He came over to Turkey to defend the cities from Pontus, and he's doing a good job so far. Doing a very, very good job. And their mercenaries, they would have paid 1,600 denarii for those mercenaries. They're gone now, so there we go. Clear victory. Cleonimus of Aegium did a good job there. Their only kills came at the stupid mistake from me, which I will take full responsibility for. But in general, I'm pretty happy with that. That was good. So they're backing off towards Ancyra, which just makes them even weaker. Admittedly, we're a little bit surrounded there. I did see that. Yes, okay, we'll have a quick look at that in a second. So, end of turn report. The money situation is good. Agent found of Thrace in Byzantium. Yeah, the Thracians are looking at Byzantium, which basically means that, first of all, we've got proper hoplites, so we'll get them on the ready now. Now, the wall situation, we have walls, which is good. Just get a trader in. Get some land... Sorry, let's get some land clearance in, then get a port. Yeah, okay, so the Thracians might be launching an attack. I'm not too worried. I think we should be okay. We are better than the Thracians. Dacia and Germania at war. Spain and Britannia are allies. Fair enough. Spain and Britannia, not one you see hugely often, but okay, that's pretty interesting. Probably allying against the Gauls. And faction announcements, new family member, Democritus of Sparta. You have a lot of people of Sparta, which is cool. So first of all, let's have a look at Cleonimus, who has been kind of surrounded by Pontics. Now, what exactly is in Ancyra? There's a bit of force in Ancyra. Now, I'm confident this army can take on any Pontic force it wants to, but I'm going to put Ancyra under siege and just hope they all attack us at once and we can just defend our plot outside of Ancyra. So we'll build a couple of rams, like so. We'll maintain the siege, and next episode we'll probably be attacked by about 3 Pontic armies. It's fine. We will, we'll be ready for that. I feel like we have a good army here. Shame this unit got depleted, but that's my own fault, you know. I'll take responsibility. Lads from Pergamum have gone, which is good. Meaning Memnon of Sparta, actually... Now, he has a couple of options. We no longer need him around to defend. But what we could do is start launching an attack against Halicarnassus, which has 3 units there, and then also another 4 units there. It has 7 units, but if we could get a solid force, we could possibly do quite well against Halicarnassus. Pick Halicarnassus up, and then probably Memnon and Sparta will go back to Greece where he's more needed. But if we could pick up Halicarnassus on the way, why not? So this Pontic navy, 23 boats, has attacked a force of 40 boats. We should be able to just get rid of him. Nope. Absolute BS. Okay. Yep, that's absolute BS. Alright, well, we'll just come back over. Not you. This army will come back over. This navy, rather, will come back over and get them like that. You, Memnon and Sparta, start heading down towards Sardis. Unfortunately, there's no boat for... Oh, this boat could maybe collect you, you know. Step on this boat. Beautiful. Okay, good. Start heading towards Sardis, and then what we can do, at Sardis, we have 3 militia hoplites. You guys, join Memnon. Maybe not all of you. 2 of you join Memnon and Sparta. That's a decent force. Get back on the boat, and then you can start heading... Actually, you probably shouldn't get on the boat, you know. Okay, well, we're on the boat now, so, you know, hopefully it doesn't get attacked. In fact, yeah, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. So, they're going to go towards Halicarnassus very, very soon. Rhodes, just recruit a unit of... No, just keep getting the boats, keep getting the boats. I like the boats. Alright, so, are we now ready to take Cadonia? Because we haven't taken a settlement this episode, so I would like to take Cadonia. Now, I know there'll be another army over here. I'm under no illusion of that. We will be ambushed. Yep, we immediately get ambushed. Okay. Right, we can take Cadonia, but we have to fight the rebels outside as well. So, Doris of Sparta against Captain Basilos, which is literally just a unit of Cretans, and these guys. Okay, well, it's nothing amazing, but it's a little bit to be concerned about, to be fair. We will fight that next episode. We will fight that in Cadonia next episode. Beautiful stuff. We haven't got any reinforcements, have we? I don't believe we do. Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll fight that next episode. You lads on this boat, which should have a decent amount of force now. Good. You know what? I've managed to get another unit of hoplites, I think, to join Doris of Sparta. Yes, I do. So we've got more hoplites now as well, which is really, really good. And this navy can go back to Athens. So, now, these hoplites are now in Corinth, and they're going to be moving towards Sicily. We have a decent little navy here. So what you can do, we have... Right, you get into this port here. You lads join him in this port, and then we'll just get one more ship in at Termon, and we'll be good to go. Okay, lovely. So these guys, next episode, going to be heading towards Sicily. That's good stuff as well. That's really good. I'm actually really happy. This is some good stuff I'm seeing here. Armoured hoplites. Screw you, Macedon. You're really going to be messed up soon. The Macedonians still haven't attacked Larissa, which is a little bit concerning. We might have to sally forth soon, which could be a bit annoying, but I feel like we have enough force to do it anyway, even if we wanted to. So, we'll worry about that next episode. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.